Well, here's a question. What's in a name? For one group of Nebraska athletes in the NCAA tournament, a name can mean just about everything. Yosef Nasser joins us here in studio to explain. Yosef?
You said it, Rod. For the first year in the history of the NCAA college basketball tournament, the women's game is being included in the March Madness branding. Long overdue, yes, but still significant for Husker players and coaches.
It's still shocking that it was never March Madness.
Shocking, but true. Just take a look at last year's women's college basketball bracket. Now, look at this year's rendition. For the first time in the history of the NCAA women's basketball tournament, the event will be branded as March Madness. Husker players and coaches who will be representing Nebraska in the team's first tournament appearance since 2018 say the change is a necessary step for women's sports.
It's extremely incredible that people are realizing and making the changes with this stuff.
I think it's just such a tremendous time to be a part of women's basketball and watching the growth that's taking place, and with the attention that was brought to some of the discrepancies in the tournaments 1 year ago.
As Williams alludes to, women's college basketball has come a long way in just a year's time. In the NCAA tournament bubble a year ago, Oregon's Sedona Prince, then a teammate of current Husker Jazz Shelley, went viral for highlighting the discrepancies between accommodations made for men's and women's basketball players.
This is our weight room.
We kind of thought it was a joke at the start. We kind of made a joke about it, but then we saw pictures of the men's weight room facilities and we said, oh, wow, like it really is an issue.
Shelley believes Prince's viral social media post at last year's NCAA tournament was a landmark moment for women's sports.
I think it was because such a drastic difference that it was able to catch someone's attention, but it's incredible how many people responded and actually did further action towards that.
Fast forward to this year, Shelley credits Nebraska fans for being at the forefront of supporting women in sports.
Nebraska fans, they're kind of nuts, which is awesome. Women's tournament is getting so much coverage right now. I'm just super happy, and I also embrace the Nebraska fans and how much they embrace women's sports in general.